Yeah, everyone, it is Vlogmas Day 8.
No,
2 o'clock in the morning. And guess what? I'm giving myself serious Milo from Atlantis vibes. And I'm really happy about it. I really would love to be Milo. I really would love to be passionate about Atlantis, but I'm not. So I'm just gonna stick with Andrea for now. Until I can become Milo. Until I find my passion for Atlantis, I'm going to be Andrea, and that's going to be good enough. It better be good enough for you folks, because you don't have Milo here on the Andre and Ratch vlog channel. I guess it's not a vlog channel, it's just a channel. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to the underwater city. Man, I think it's there. I love you, Atlantis. I love Atlantis. I've been to Atlantis. The above water city? What would you call that? Just the city? My bad. Okay. I love the city of Atlantis. I love Atlantis in the Bahamas. Yep, I do. I love all the water slides. I am passionate about Atlantis. May not be the Atlantis Milo's thinking of. I'm not going on any discoveries there underwater. Unless it's like snorkeling. We're not going like scuba diving? I'm not going scuba diving. Would I? That's a good question. Comment below if you would go scuba diving, because I don't think I would. I'd be a little freaked out about I don't trust the ocean. I almost died in it once. But you know what I do trust? My heart. My heart is really special. I love my parents. I love my family. I love my friends. I have a very beautiful heart. That was Milo talking. Well, that was me, if we open with that, and it's Vlogmas Day 8! Woo! Okay.
It's been requested that we talk about everything we hate about being twins without including any positives, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to talk it through. We haven't talked about it at all.
We haven't talked about it.
So, go get a snack and enjoy everything we hate about being twins.
I'd say one of the top ones is comparing.
And yeah, competition and comparing ourselves to each
Comparing
other.
ourselves to each other
And having people comparing.
to each other.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, doesn't matter who you look like, you're an individual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're oftentimes...
And when people group us together for everything, like
say.
they count us as one person, that happens a lot.
We hated being called the twins. We'd always correct them, be like, I'm Andrea, I'm Rachel, we're not the twins.
Yeah, like...
And then, there were points in our life where we always, we either wanted to be a lot alike, or we wanted to be completely opposite.
I remember when we used to lay our clothes out on the windowsill, I'd sneak out every night to see if Rachel was wearing jeans, because if she wore jeans, I wore jeans.
I don't know why you
I don't know why either.
At that point in my, if I knew you were doing that intentionally, I would have been mad, because at that point, I didn't want to be like you.
I don't know. I think I wanted to. I think I was like, if Rachel. Because I had a thing with jeans. It was all about the jeans, honestly. Because I was like, jeans are so uncomfortable. I can't wear jeans in school. I have to wear sweatpants because they're comfortable. But then I was like, oh, if Rachel can handle the discomfort of jeans for fashion, I can do it.
That's so weird.
It is really weird. And then I was like, wait, jeans aren't even that uncomfortable.
I feel like when we were younger, you wanted to be like me more. And then once we got older, I wanted to be like you.
Not necessarily.
I think we both kind of wanted.
Well, no, I don't think you necessarily wanted to be like me, but I really wanted to be different. I really wanted to, you just wanted to be yourself. And if it was like me, then it happened to be like me. But I was like, if that's what Rachel's doing, that is not me.
See, I think I got offended by that, because I was like, she doesn't.
No, it was literally, it's all because of how people treated us. That's why I did that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I didn't know this turned into a deep talk.
Well, okay, it's not like it was like tearing me up inside. Okay, and here's something that you would expect would annoy us, but it really doesn't. And the fact that people like
Make a big deal. I
make
know
a
what you're
big deal
gonna
out of
say.
it. I know. It's just like, okay, so if they accidentally like refer to me as Andrea, in most scenarios that doesn't bother us. If you accidentally call me Andrea, like a lot of people think that's a big deal, and once they realize they did it, they're like apologizing profusely. But we just would wish.
So annoying.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I wish you would just ignore the fact that you like did.
Not even ignore it. If they acknowledge it, cool. They'll be like, shoot, I called you Andrea.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah.
It's okay.
But if someone's like, oh my god, well, that's the end of the world. Like that, some people act like that, and I'm like, that's just strange. I
And
find
also,
that,
it puts us in an uncomfortable situation where we're like, it's okay.
like we're consoling
like,
them for calling us the wrong name.
Like, if it bothered me, I would have addressed that you called me Andrea. But it really doesn't, so just ignore it. Like, I'm not offended.
I would, along like the comparing thing, mine was like more, like academic based, you know, like Rachel would get like better scholarships or better grades or better, and like, I feel like when I was younger, that bothered me, but then as I got older, I was like, that's, like, I was happy for her.
That's what it was like with me in track, I think, in middle school.
Like,
grade.
Even, like, basketball and volleyball were really hard.
Okay, and also that, like, I understand in track, like, there was, like, you were,
like, I was better.
Yeah,
but then in other sports, I was probably worse. But
honestly,
I
I remember mom and dad telling me, like, Rachel, you have a better shot. Like,
I feel like once they pinned us, one of us better than the other one.
Yeah,
Then
like in
they just,
everything,
like, yeah.
it's just like, but yeah. Like,
And then like we had this one teacher who, every time we took a test, we'd have to go up and show him our grade, and he put it in the grade book. And obviously, alphabetically, like I would go first and Rachel would go second, and he'd be like, let's see who won this time. And I was like, well, I know who won. Like, we don't need to say that, but it's in front of the whole class, you know? Like, and so then, like, he just gives you a look, and I'm like, I mean, I could hate sharing a birthday if I had known what it's like to not share a birthday, but I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to be an individual. Except that's what this whole point of this video is us calling ourselves individuals, so. Oh, and some things that were, like, dumb and stuff, so, like, say, like, Rachel got her braces off before I did, or something like that, like, I'd get jealous because...
But I also had to get braces twice and you didn't. That's just the thing about being people that sucks. That's me. That's nothing to do with being twins, just the fact that I had to get braces twice, possibly 3 times.
We're very similar in our interests and, like, our sense of humor and everything, but we deliver everything differently.
Yeah, this is something that is specific to me that bothers me, is that
I know what you're going to say.
It's just because, yeah, exactly, our delivery is different, and I guess this is my fault for being my personality.
No, it's not. Rachel, that sounds like you can't.
I'm not being self-deprecating. I'm just saying. I'm saying that because Andrea is so
Extra.
animated and
in those situations, sometimes I'm
in the way she delivers, and in the way she speaks, and the way she like meets you and approaches you, her inflection and her voice is so like
up and down.
Yeah, it's just like she seems a lot more outgoing and approachable, and I don't seem as outgoing and approachable.
And then people think she's down. People think she's sad.
Not even just that. People just are more drawn to you because of that.
But I'm more drawn to your mystery than I am. Like, I'm more like, mine's more of like just like a forward personality. Yours is like, you have more layers.
I think we both have layers. Yours just like peel back really fast, and mine are like a broken potato peeler. Okay. And yours is high functioning, like
a
auto,
like plug in or something.
Yeah.
As twins, it's always been really like one of the suckiest things is that like twins have a harder time learning to ride horses. The point I'm trying to make in this video is how individual we are.
Okay, yeah.
I was about to say, it sucked when friends would have a sleepover and only invite one of us.
Yeah.
But that's the way we want it. We want people to, like, want us, not...
Yeah, exactly. That's like
Individually.
That's completely contradicting
what
the
I'm
point
saying.
of the video.
But then I was like, shoot, maybe I do like everything about people doing. I have, like, a really distinct memory of, we were in our writing rotation in, was it 3rd grade? 1st grade? Whatever.
First grade.
First grade, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Definitely first grade. Rachel was we were sitting across from each other on the desks, and every student was supposed to try to write Kansas City. And a couple teachers, like, crowded around Rachel and were just amazed, like, by her brilliance. And I was sitting there trying to figure out how to spell it because I was, like, but I was just, and then you get that panicky thing. It was
we
just
get
everything.
that panicky.
Oh, does that not happen for everyone? The other sucky thing about being a twin is worrying so much about your twin.
Oh my gosh, like
you worry more about. That's just like when you love someone, probably. Honestly,
I know, but I think
it was
twins were more bonded than most people could be with anyone.
Like if Rachel wasn't at recess, I'd be like, what happened? And I recently talked to my mom about like my anxiety as a kid because I always wanted to know where she was and make sure like if Rachel missed school, I had to miss school. I wanted to miss school so bad.
Oh my gosh, we would it was such a
struggle
to get through the day.
Rachel one time, my dad was I don't know where my mom was, but I was like really sick, like throwing up and stuff. So Rachel like on the way to school was pretending to throw up.
I was like seriously faking like I was about to
puffing your cheeks out.
Like it was so like even now like if Andrea is. Like, I'd much rather... Oh, this is gonna get sappy. That's so
You want me to feel better, even if...
Well, I would much rather... Like, this sounds so cliche and, like, not... Like, I wowould much rather be in pain than you be experiencing the pain. Like, it bothers me so much more when she
is
like experiencing problems and I'm not. Like, because it stresses me out way more when Andrea's having problems than I am.
Same with me.
That's a struggle of being a twin.
Actually, yeah. And with our personalities, like worry.
Yeah, that's probably... Actually, I don't know if that's for every twin.
I don't think it is. Megan and Sierra? I don't know. I think Megan, Cameron, and Sierra dropped that class.
Okay, this is what I think. I think that Sierra would care more about being... Like, Sierra has more compassion for Megan than Megan does for Sierra. I swear.
Yeah.
God, go watch their channel, guys.
Yeah, that's also just our, like, what we get from their videos. That could be completely false, Megan and Sierra, if you're watching this. Huge chance.
Also, would you like to collab?
This is like a real YouTuber video. Like,
guys, subscribe for more videos like this.
I guess it's just that, like, balance between wanting to be the same and wanting to be different.
Yeah, like even to this day, like
because it's like it was harder to figure out who I was because you were there.
Yeah,
and because people compare you so much that you don't really know what you're supposed to be. Oh, I thought of something.
Oh, go on.
When friends would like one of us more than the other.
I know who you're talking about.
It was a third wheel thing. Well, because we wanted that though. We wanted to have like our own friends. We did have all the same friend group, but sometimes one friend would like Rachel more than me, and they like push me out. Actually, I think that's just my problem with this person. Yeah, there's one girl who distinctly chose Rachel and shunned me.
I didn't stop it either. I loved it. I was like thriving in that moment. Like having my own best friend, that was like big for me. And then we always wanted our own thing to individualize.
That's what it was. Oh, we just wanted we wanted our own. We wanted to be just one.
Like we always like asked for like if we were gonna get
if
pet.
Rachel was
Like we always wanted our own pet, and we finally got our own cats, but now they're both
if
ours.
Rachel was gonna get I remember distinctly that when we went to Colorado or somewhere, we got these little toys. You got that frog, that bead frog thing, and I got a really tiny one. because I didn't want a big one like Rachel.
A lot of the time, if you're going for an androgynous look, I want to be going for an androgynous look. And you're not like that as much as me. But I think it's just because, like, I love your androgynous look so much that, like, I
get that too, like, where you're looking for, like, I'm like, shoot, I wish I was wearing what she's wearing.
Yeah.
But that's, like, but it's not driving my look completely.
When we laugh at something, or we don't, when you're like, I know when you're, I always know when you're fake laughing. Like when you're pity laughing, like, a lot of people would not recognize that, but I always know when you think something's not actually funny. Because we think the same things are
know,
funny.
No matter what, if I know when Rachel's gonna find something funny.
I know.
Like, I know it. And I do know that with, like cereal, too, most of the time. Most of the time I know what they'll be interested in. But, like, I know your exact humor.
It's because it's the exact same as yours.
See, and that's the thing. That's why people compare us, because we do have a lot of similar things. But not everything.
Well, we're not close with any identical twins, and we don't talk to any identical twins.
We shun the twin community. Yeah, this was fun to film. Comment if you have any suggestions for tomorrow's video.
Subscribe to this channel if you love twins, if you hate twins, if you wish you were a twin, if you love being yourself, if you...
Yeah, like, let us know what it's like to not have a twin.
Alright.
And if you want a video on the positives of being a twin, that might be fun. I have just a couple.